Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JLeesCorner. This is my review for Black King Crew New York. This is season 9, episode 3. And again, I'm not aggravated by the episode. I'm like, look at this. 3 episodes in, I don't want to punch nobody. Okay. The season seems to be entertaining so far. Whether the storyline with Walt being a thief is true or not, I am well entertained and plan to review the whole season so far. Shocking, I know. Anyway, so let's get to the nitty gritty. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, dun, okay? And all that goodness and stuff. Do not forget to also like the video now, y'all. Hit the like button either on your way in, on your way out, or while you're here. Hit the little thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. You can also hit the little share button to share on your social media. This helps more folks know I'm here. Okay, if you want to, go ahead and hit that bell for notifications because y'all know y'all be wondering, is she gonna be live? Is she got a video up? Get the bell clicked and you will probably know. Also, remember to relax, to relate, to release, to center yourself and everyone around you because it helps. Okay, you know what also helps? Inhaling. Mm-hmm. Exhaling. Mm-hmm. It just calms your spirits all up and through and whatnot. Okay, do not forget to also follow me on social media, on Twitter and IG at J_Lees_Corner. Okay, I'm always on social media. Okay, I am a social media person. Okay, I mean I'm also in billing, but that's neither here nor there. Follow me anyway. Okay, and yes, I am here. Okay, this is my last review of the night. I am tired. It is 2:51 in the morning. But I'm here for y'all because that's a part of my YouTube job, okay? So we see Tati at her house with her cousins. I don't care. You know, I don't care at all. What I will say is, what is Tati wearing? Why is Tati playing with me? Okay? Why? What for? I told y'all I still don't know what her face is doing. And I know, yes, I said I don't know what her face is doing, okay? I mean, it's too much makeup. It's the wrong makeup, in my opinion. Okay, I think Tati looks perfectly fine with no makeup. I don't know why she decides to beat her face into clown submission. I don't know why. I don't know why. I really don't. I like the red hair. Okay, I don't like the twiggly lines around her edges. I don't like that. But the red color is pretty. I don't know why she wore this school mom dress. Okay, with ruffles around the shoulders. I don't know that. I don't know why her titties is, I don't know why. I don't know. And so I brought it to y'all in case y'all can let me know what was going on. Tati looks great all natural. Okay? And that's what I really wish she would do and not do this heavy added on makeup that makes it look like she's on a cartoon some damn where. I don't like it. I don't like it, and I want to let y'all know. Anyway, I don't care about Tati being at home with her cousins, and they got a chore chart. I don't care. Your house is dirty, clean it up. Okay, you're adults. You want to teach your cousins how to be responsible. Fine. I don't care. Let's move on. Donna's having a CBD party for her CBD food and shit. Now, not only am I gonna get on Tati's ass, I'm gonna also get on Donna's. Okay, because Donna also paints her face too hard. Okay, she also looks a bit clownish. Okay, I don't know what's going on with anyone's edges on any of these photos. Okay, everyone's edges looks tampered with. Okay, like tampered evidence. Okay, I don't get it. And I know Donna likes to do the colorful wigs. That's her thing, colorful wigs. I also don't know why this photo looked like she broke her boobs. That's neither here nor there. Because of the pink. I'm like, why is her hands like she look? Girl, I don't know. Anyway, Donna also looks pretty natural too. I just wish more people would embrace their natural beauty. Okay, and to know you do not have to put on cakes and cakes and cakes of makeup and contouring to look beautiful, ladies. You both can look just fine with a lot less makeup. Okay? 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 Anywho, so Donna's having this whole CBD party. It's a couples party, okay? It's a couples event. I'm proud of Donna to want to have her own business outside of not doing tattoos. Because she's done, Donna has done some fucked up tattoos in her time. And so sometimes, you want someone to throw in a towel. And she has. And she's like, I have this other venture I can make money on and not fuck up people's skin. So I'm going to do that. I'm tired of people getting mad at me for doing bad tattoos. So let me go ahead and just get this done and get some CBD stuff. Anyway, they sit around or whatever, chit chatting. Tati brings up, I told you. They said Walt robbed the shop. Let me show you the video of the robber to see if you think it's Walt. Now Donna and Alex watched it. They was like, that's not Walt. That's not how Walt walked. That's not him. And they said it instantly. Okay, whereas Ted and C's thought it was him. They then told, producer. They then told the manager of the one shop in Puma they think is Walt. And they said, oh, we do think that's Walt. Puma did keep saying, I can't see his face, or I don't know. But again, both Donna and Alex said, that's not Walt. It's not him or whatever. Donna then said that's a skinny man profiling because he's a skinny black man. The robber's a skinny black man. Y'all are profiling him because he happens to be a skinny black man. No, the person who robbed the place happens to have the same build as Walt, and Walt was there that day and left the door unlocked. So, I mean, it's not really profiling. It's kind of clue put togetherness of it all. But I'm gonna leave that be and whatnot. Okay. Now, at the end of the day, Donna do say how it sucks that he admitted to stealing money from the register there. Okay, that's fucked up. And plus, he still owed Donna money too. So at the end of the day, Walt is still in over his head one way or the other, whatever. But Donna thinks that she's like, I don't think Jess know what Walt been doing. I think it may be a whole figure. So we then see Walt and Jess have a whole conversation. I love Jess's braids. I love them. I want to get some more braids, but I'm like, I hate having to sit for so long and have someone in my hair, and it's COVID, and I ain't trying to sit around nobody for no. Look, I'm not trying to go into any public place at all until 2022. So I'm not I'm not going to get my hair. I got my hair done one time since COVID has happened. I still have not went and got a pedicure, and I really want a pedicure. But again, I'm gonna wait till next year. Okay. Anyway, but I love her braids. So Walt says how he's not told Jess what happened yet because he was hoping to still talk to either C's or Ted or Puma to figure shit out. However, C's and Ted won't talk to him, and Puma talk to him. But Puma saying, "Them dog, you done at the shop and saying can't say no more." Anyway, so he then like, let me tell her what's going on. So hey, wife, come sit down and chit chat or whatever. So I talked to Steve, talked to Ted. They said, somebody broke in the shop, right? He's like, yeah. Well, they showed me a video of who broke in, and they think it's me. You can't believe that, baby. They think it's me just because I told them about me stealing money from the register that one time. She was like, wait, what? Why would you be stealing money? Why would you do that? Why would you not tell me you having money issues? Why would you? What is going on with you? Why would you not let me know what's going on? I panicked. I had money issues. I owe child support. I owe 7-Eleven. I owe the bodega. I owe the leather coat man. I owe the ice cream man. I owe, I don't know, honey, a businessman. I owe a lot of folks or whatever. And I panicked or whatever. And I took it and thought I'd be able to put it back. But then the break-in happened and whatnot. And I couldn't put it back because at that point they knew it was missing or whatever. I'm like, well, this is my thing. If someone broke in the shop, okay, and the money was gone, they would have never knew it was you in general. So when you confessed to taking the money, you were dumb. I wouldn't have said shit. The robber did it, and I ain't the robber. Okay, that would have been my response to look. The robber took that money. I didn't take shit because that ain't me on video. If that ain't you on video and someone broke in, what does it matter? I'm just saying. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that be too. So at this point in time, they feel as if I can do one thing, I can do other. So if I can take money from the register, I can also break in and take everything else or whatever. And I was like, The producers then asked him, do you feel as if that you can prove that it wasn't you, because he told just how C said, can you just prove it wasn't you and we good, or not we good, but prove it wasn't you so I won't be so pissed. He tells the producers, well, no. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel as if I have to prove it wasn't me, because I know it wasn't me. And once I talk to C or Ted, we can get this all rectified or whatever, it'll be good. But I don't feel like I have to prove my innocence to anyone, okay? Not at all. He then suggests how he know he did not rob the place because he has lift receipts showing what time he left the shop, as if he couldn't come back on his own in a whole different lift with a whole different receipt. Okay. Anyway, so the producer then asked him, do you still have the lift receipt? Well, yeah, I probably still have it in my stuff. I think I do. And they said, okay, would you be willing to show it on camera just to prove it, just prove it? Because you brought up the lift receipt on camera. Do you have a receipt? Do you have a receipt? Does anyone have a receipt? He then said, well, no, I'm not willing to show the receipt on camera for this show. I'm not doing that. I'll show the receipt to my friends, to C's and Ted or Puma if they want to see it. And that's if they ask me for it. I was like, but if someone told you to prove to me, C said, prove to me in some way you didn't do it. If you have a receipt for a ride showing you went home and you were at home at the time that robbery was happening, why wouldn't you show him that? Why would you not do anything? My thing is to want to talk to them but not show them what they're asked for means you did that shit. Little bit you did that shit, okay? Only that bit. Anyway, Jess is upset, but to me, my head is out. I want to take my points out. To me, she's upset, but she wasn't upset enough to where she felt as if that's not something that he would do. I'm just upset that you would just not tell me about how stressed she was about the issue we have, and for you to feel as if that you had to steal money and you would not tell me that you stole the money. Okay, and then what? I'm just trying to survive. All I know is survival. Okay, trying to make it in these streets. That's all I know. And I'm like, I guess so, but whatever. Just then says in her confessional, she had a pretty confessional. Where's the picture? It was a pretty confessional little picture. Desktop photos. Where is just I know I had it. Bam, right here. Because I thought she looks pretty. She looks 1980s, late 80s, early 90s pretty. And I like that for pretty. Boom, pow, pow. I like this. B-girl style, you know what I'm saying? New York style. The whole, fishtail, ponytail or whatever. I don't mind her edges too much because it looked like they're actually hers. I don't mind edges that look like they belong to people whose head I'm looking at. And I love the blue jean, top. Anyway, she said her confessional, who am I to judge him? Because I know for a fact when I was a single mom, I did think I was a scammer. I was out selling drugs, so I can't be upset with him for what he did. I'm like, I get that, but girl, anyway, she told Walt that she just hoped that he can have a conversation with Caesar or Ted or whoever to fix things. I'm like, girl, not with a thief. So we then see Rock and Crystal on the way to Donna's party, just saying how, he still wants to tell people that they're together. She still does not, but they decide to tell people anyway because he like, we're together. She brings, because Donna said earlier that she peeped that Rock and Crystal was kind of together. And she just, they just want to say shit or whatever. But again, they say they felt like they was invited because people wondered if they dating for real. And I'm not like, I guess y'all are. It doesn't matter. But anyway, they agreed to go public. And she then said, so we can't break up now? I'm like, girl, Donna and Alex tease. I don't think the shot romance stuff has like bad luck or whatever. When you date someone and y'all for real, it'll last. If y'all not full of shit or whatever, I'm going to leave that be. So at Donna's party, whatever, it's a couple's party, so it's called Donna and Alex is there, okay. Tati was there, okay, but Tati was there. They didn't say if she had a date or whatever, but it was some dude who was sitting next to her. Where's the picture? And I was like, is that her boyfriend? Because unless they showed his name that said Tati's man, and I was because I don't watch Tati, so it could be I just not paying attention. But boom, this dude was sitting next to her, so it could is that her boyfriend? I don't know, but that's who was sitting next to her at the couple's party. Anyway, Ted walked in. He did not have his fake ass wife with him. Y'all know Ted dating that lady. I think is she Japanese? I think she's Japanese or Asian or one of them. Um, and they say they married, but they not. They wear rings, but they not married because we don't really care. But he came in, he brought that wife, that fake wife. He tells them how the Donna thing was this is a couple's event, meaning she probably bought enough food for couples. So don't waste my money. Anyway, so I sound like Bonnie. Because I'm like, that was Bonnie in my head. But he said, well, no, I told, fake wife don't that she was not invited because I didn't want it to be an uncomfortable situation with how many people here I've already had sex with. And I was like, well, that's nasty. And the fact that Donna then said, well, Alex has to be around y'all all the time, so it doesn't really matter. Girl, I don't get why Ted would not want. That's a dumb reason to not have her around because again, y'all all be around each other. It's just a fake relationship. I'm leaving. Nah, it's a fake marriage that he wants to keep off camera. Boom. Anyway, so we do see Rocky shows up hand in hand, and they admit, yes, we're a couple. Y'all a couple? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, that couple is fine, fine, fine. We then see Spider and his wife walk in. Her name was Desiree. Was it Desiree or Desiree? I think Desiree. Or was it Desiree? Y'all know I'm bad with names, but it was Spider and his wife came in. I love Spider lipstick. We seen Puma and Kwani came in. C's came in along also with his girlfriend who's a realtor in Atlanta. So I'm like, is Ted your date? Anyway, so because they sat next to each other, but he said his girlfriend went back to Atlanta to do some work or whatever. I'm like, girl, if you say so, I'm gonna leave that be. So they then get on how Donna had actually invited Walt. This is the picture. They bring up of the food, the crab. It was like a crab seafood boil that she did with a CBD infused food and whatnot, and it looked good. And I told her I don't like seafood at all, but this looked good. Okay. Anyway, they chit and chat because Donna had invited Walt and Jess to the event, but she then uninvited them to not make it be awkward at the dinner. And so Puma brings up how he had talked to Walt the other day and how, he felt like, maybe Walt didn't do it until he talked to him, whatever. And the excuses Walt had, he felt like was bullshit. So he said, I do feel like, he did it. Plus, he admitted to stealing. He said, but Walt said that he only changed the price of a tattoo once. And I was like, are you sure? Anyway, again, that's the bad part. When you do one and two bad things, it's like, what else did you do? Because it's, girl. Anyway, because it's shade ground. So, but again, he said, I felt like the excuses he gave was bullshit or whatever, because how are you talking about you stole money because you owe child support? That don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? That's just dumb. Donna brings up, well, me and Walt is good friends. I talk to him, I check in on him or whatever, and I think the issue is Walt is out here living outside of his means, okay? Meaning he trying to do too much, him and Jess be traveling here and there, whatever, and he doing too much trying to impress Jess. And Kwani then brought up how, well, Jess has a full-time job. So it's not as if it's all his money paying for stuff, whatever. She makes money too. And honey, when Donna then said, yeah, but she got a house to pay for, she got a child to pay for, a car, and student loan. I say, bitch, those are regular bills. She was talking as if Jess has an orphanage that she has to pay for and employ people out of her own pocket. She don't have no business. Those are typical bills, bitch. I was like, when she said she have a house, kids, a car note, and student loans, I said, bitch, you mean she has life? She's a life? I'm like, it's weird to me when people bring up having a house or rent, because y'all pay rent. What the fucking girl? I was like, Donna is getting dumber and dumber by the moment. I can't believe it. Okay. She brought up regular bills as a reason to why they may not have money. The fuck? Anyway, Steve brings up how Walt has been having issues for a long time, regardless. We then see all the stuff that has happened over the years. Walt being arrested, Walt bringing up how he owed 50 grand in back child support, Walt bringing up how he was in the project living because he lost his housing or his house or whatever, had to send his kids out of state to be whoever else while he got stuff together, Walt having a drink. Like he's had all these issues that we've seen play out on the season since season one. Okay? And unless Walt has been playing the role of the fuck up friend, how old shit was in the beginning, and now old shit is married on the good foot or whatever, but he was going through all that bullshit back then. And let's walk on say that was all fake. I was never on drugs. I'm like, you were. I was never alcoholic, but you were. I was. Yes, you were. You were to it all. Okay. And I like the fact that Puma then said, I got to pay the kids who live with me, meaning Walt kids don't even live with him. So how he complained about paying bills when I had to pay bills for my whole family and in-house. Okay? In-house. Boom. Pow, pow. Anyway, I'm like, look. Even if Walt did not break in, he still was on some bullshit. Period. 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 Okay. So we then see, they eat the food and whatnot. Okay. They move on from that. They eat the food. The food, look, the event was very well put together. Okay. The food all looked great. Okay. Everyone loved the food, looking their fingers and all of that. Okay. They all love everything. And she then thanked them all for coming. She thanks C's most of all. Like, I'm just happy that you're out here, supporting me and my endeavors or whatever. I'm like, the C's face the whole time was like, why am I here for this bullshit? It's free food, whatever. C's has never seemed to have a genuine happiness for Donna when Donna was trying to do something else. But at the same time, Donna be on bullshit. So I feel like C's and Donna just have a weird love-hate relationship. And that's why I feel as if she wants his approval, but also can't stand him. And he be like, man, fuck Donna. But also like him saying, but Donna's still around. It's a weird, it's like, girl, I don't know, but it is what it is. But again, it makes me want to try some crab or some seafood or some lobster. Because again, I don't like seafood. Anyway, so we then see Black Ink does a quick little coat draft for people in need. They gave away 150 coats. Okay. He bring up how with C's brought up how Donna and Alex did not come out. And I'm like, I wonder why not. But again, Donna like, I don't really work for y'all. So do I have to come to that event to put out coats in the code? No. Now I don't know why Alex is up if Alex is a tattoo artist, but I'm gonna be too. Bay showed up. Bay like my boobs and healed since I had my implants removed because I was getting sick. People, I want y'all to know breast implant illness is real. A lot of women have been going through that to where the breast implants are messing up their bodies, they get sick and whatnot. So it's not like whatever. It's like people been getting sick. So I'm happy that Bay is okay. So again, she's getting better, whatever. She goes, I'm back from my boobs or whatever. I'm back. I knew Bay wasn't going nowhere. People really want to be on this show. It's an extra check. Okay, and it's an extra check in the pandemic. So I'm like, I knew Bay wasn't gonna leave. If Bay has had her own shop for 12 years and been on this show for at least the past 3 or 4 seasons, she ain't going nowhere. It's extra money. Anyway, we do see C's and Tati talk. But Tati was the one who organized this event. She wants C's to take her more serious, to put her in a management position. I'm like, let that go. I mean, not let that go, but I feel as if people need to stop looking for C's to appoint them to better positions when y'all know he gonna still fuck y'all over in some kind of way. Okay, eventually C's will fuck people over in some kind of way, even if the fucking over is him just not respecting what they have put into the brand. You know what I'm saying? Donna may be a horrible tattoo artist, but for the Black King Crew TV show brand, she's gold. People like her. You know what I'm saying? And she's not as toxic as Sky was. You know what I'm saying? Sky was crazy. But again, I do wish sometimes he would not be like, you ain't did shit. Did you get bad tattoos, Donna? Well, you ain't did shit, but still money for me. And it's like, but they, in a way, they've still helped the brand grow old. Because we ain't seen C do a tattoo in a couple of seasons. And the show's still going because of who the supporting cast. So again, give them their flowers while they are here. Anyway, we're going from that. When he tells Tati how I'm going to wait, I don't know. I want you to prove your not the same old Tati, crazy, messy Tati, who you usually is. My hair looks crazy, y'all, 'cause I look combed it. I just keep seeing like little strands popping out. I'm like, whatever. Prove that you are not the same old crazy Tati, and then I can think about giving you a better title than receptionist. I was like, fine. Now we then see Jess comes by the shop to talk to C's. Okay, C's, look, girl, I never understand why people walk around with scarves on their heads, but I'm also not bald. And I assume it's because their head is cold. Anyway, so just pop up a chit chat because, again, she's still trying to figure out what happened and whatnot. But C's was nice. He wasn't an asshole to her because, again, he like, I ain't mad at you because you ain't do shit. It's your husband, okay? And she like, well, I just can't believe what's going on with Walt. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing and whatnot. But he telling me that y'all think he has something to do with the robbery, and I don't think that's true, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I know you may not be able to forgive him, but I did want to like to come talk to you about it, see what can be done or whatever. And then see, like you said, but he admitted to stealing, you know what I'm saying, even though he makes a decent amount of money, where's his money going? And the fact that she did not answer that question, at least she did not answer it on camera, we didn't see her answer whatever. That's the question I have. Donna not even out here stealing. What bills could he have accumulated out the blue to where he had to steal some money from the register? And as he called it, I gave myself an advance of money I was going to put back later. But the fact that C's did say he makes good, like he makes a decent amount of money, he shouldn't be stealing. This far, 9 seasons in, they are making decent money. So Donna saying it could be he living beyond his means could be true, because it's not like he ain't making no money. And so he ain't making no money. So you're making decent money. Where's it going? Because you don't have no car. You ain't made no major purchases. So like, where is your money going? And she did not say where. Her response was, "Can I see the video, please? Thank you. Can I see that? Whatever." And so now Puma brings C's the phone. He then asked Jess, "Did y'all have fun on a trip? And y'all were just on or whatever?" And she's like, "Yeah, it was fun." He's like, "Yeah, so how did y'all get there?" She's like, "We flew on a plane." "Oh, okay, y'all flew. You mean you paid for it?" And he was like, "Well, I paid for it," making it seem as if it wasn't as if Walt paid for it. So he was like, "Girl, bye." I feel as if she knew they saying, why, if y'all can afford trips to go out, why was he stealing? Someone lied. We don't know who, but it's someone. Is it Puma, C's, and Ted? Is it Jet? Is it Jess and Walt? Who's not being honest about what's going on around here? Okay. Anyway, she watches the video. She watches it. She was like, "That's not Walt. That's not how he walked. That's not him. Walt is bow-legged and that person is not over there. So that is him. That's somebody else." Now, could Walt have had someone else break in because he would not want to be seen on camera there? Yes. Could he have also told the person there are cameras everywhere? Make sure to have your face covered. Yes. But again, as we said before, we could never see the person's face on the thing. And if his wife say that's not Walt, and I feel as if it was Walt, she would have said that because she would have been pissed or whatever. But again, her thing was, that's not how he walks. He's bow-legged. That person is not, so it can't be him. I'm like, that's a good thing, that a good alibi as to you not robbing the place yourself. It doesn't mean you did not set it up. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so see, like, look, even though you said it's not him, he still admitted to stealing money. So for that, you have to tell him that he's no longer a part of the Black Ink Crew. He's saying this is done for right now, period, or whatever. And so it's like, he said, it hurts me, but that's what it is. And they hug her and she leaves. I was like, girl, okay. So we then see Donna and Alex go to see Walt and Jess at their house to chit chat. Because Donna said, "I want to hear from the horse's mouth what happened and whatnot." Okay. And Walt, like, I took the money. I did it. I did take it or whatever. I gave myself an advance or whatever. And now we're going to pay it back or whatever. He then said, "I should have asked C's about it," you know what I'm saying, and not just felt the need to take it. And at first, when Donna kept saying, "You lying," Stop lying. I felt like she was like, you know what I'm saying? Be honest about how bad it is for you and what you took the money for. Don't lie about I took the money because I needed child support money. You didn't. That wasn't what it was. But when she kept yelling, don't lie, stop lying, she said, you lying to yourself, okay? Because had you asked C's for the money or for an advance, he wouldn't have gave you shit. I was like, wait, what? Oh, wait, what? I'm looking like, is she defending Walt for stealing? She then said, you know what I'm saying, Walt, no. C's has all these shops. He bought a house. He ride around the Escalades or whatever. He got this and that. Ted had this and that. You know what I'm saying? You have been along from day one. Why don't you have a piece of the brand too? Why are you, you know what I'm saying, out here getting dollars and cents or whatever, and they out here making money? And I was like, I mean, that's not true. But Walt has also never really been responsible. Like at some point, like he was the manager and he never really managed the shops. But again, Ted don't do shit. But they said before this Ted drug money was how C's opened the shop in the beginning. So I don't know. He may be a silent drug investor. But again, Ted don't do shit. So again, if you're gonna say it from the beginning, Walt was there too, not doing shit. He should have some kind of piece. Even Puma, who's been there since day one, he has a managing part of it, but I think he may have put some money for it. I don't know how. It's hard, but you can't be like that's a reason to why they should not be mad at you because you've been here from the beginning. So if you stole some money, it should not matter. I was like, what? Her thing was you helped him build his brand, so how dare he be upset with you for taking money? I'm like, bitch, because that's called stealing. It's called stealing, okay? And the fact that you're like, it's just why I get, that's not. I'm like, bitch, it's called stealing, okay? She then said, you have to stop being dumb and working with somebody who don't care about you or who doesn't want to like improve or whatever. She said, you can't sit around and be dumb for too long working for them because now she feels it because she don't work at a tattoo shop anymore. She can do, and I'm like, this bitch is crazy. And Walt like. Donna on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? She has her own issues with C's that ain't got nothing to do with me. So she's really venting on her own accord for how she feels things are. I've been working with you for a long time. You don't support me. Why don't I have this or whatever? It was on her behalf. Because ain't no way on God's green earth that anyone would say, Walt, C should not be mad at you just because you stole some money. He should not be upset with you for that. He should accept that because you've been around a long ass time and I'm like, Donna, you sound dumb. Donna sounded dumb. The way she explained it sounded dumb. I'll say that. I do believe Walt should have had more stake in this or that. But I also feel as if Walt sometimes will have issues. Walt is a whole alcoholic. So you can't really, it's girl. It's hard. I don't know. Anyway, that was an episode of her saying that or whatever, and we'll see what happens next week. Anyway, I am done. Hope y'all enjoyed. I will see y'all later, probably tomorrow, because again, I'm about to put this up. No, I'm gonna put this up Tuesday morning. So I will see y'all Tuesday night and Wednesday for more reviews. Love you all. Peace.